Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to talk about some of the guitars I have in my collection. Guitars that I really liked and didn't want to part with. And some guitars I haven't used for several years. And this is actually one of them. This one here is a Fender Powerhouse Stratocaster. And this guitar was actually manufactured from, I believe, 1998 to 2007. And it gave you a lot of features that was on their much more expensive Eric Clapton Stratocaster. Now this guitar is made in Mexico. It had a no-load tone control. So at 10 there was no load, no filtering at all of the treble response of the guitar. As soon as you just disengage it, and you had a standard type tone control. And so you had a master volume, a master tone, and the other tone control was actually the boost. So obviously the more you turn it, the louder the guitar would get boosted. This boosted at 12 decibels, whereas the Eric Clapton Strat was 25 decibels. However, there was a resistor here that you could unsolder and actually make the guitar go to 25 decibels of boost, like the Clapton Strat. So it's a poor man's Clapton Strat in many ways. This is vintage, like 21 frets, not 22, like the Clapton Strat. And this particular model I have, I bought off the wall in the store. It has a Rosewood board, and I prefer maple, but I like the way the guitar felt at the time. And I like the color. The color is called Caramel Metallic, and I haven't seen that color very much on Fender guitars, to be honest. So I'm kind of glad I did buy it when I did. And you can still get them, I believe, on Reverb for $600 to $800. I can't remember what I paid for it at the time, to be honest. I'm sure it was somewhere around $1,000 when I did buy it. But obviously it hasn't dropped too much in value when you look at the price that Reverb has been charging for this guitar. So if you can pick one up, it's a great guitar. It is powered by a battery, like the Clapton Strat. But where the Clapton Strat has the battery access from behind the cover, you had to remove the cover. This one had a little battery compartment. I believe the earlier ones had a little type oval shaped plate with 2 screws, and you'd have to unscrew the screws and take the battery out that way. This one had a little pop-up cover, just a little button that you'd push in, and the battery would easily come out that way. So it's a great guitar. Like I said, I haven't used this for several years. The strings are really old on it, but I will do a little sample with some playing shortly, and I'll just be going through like a regular, like a budget-friendly amp, like a Fender Mustang 3, 100 watt is the version 2, and you can hear the sounds you get through that amplifier. So let's put it on the bench and let's take a look at it up close. So here's a close-up of the guitar, and as you can see, the finish is caramel metallic, and it's quite nice. It's a little dirty now, I haven't cleaned it, but it has a real nice fine metallic sparkle in it. As I said, the regular 6 screw saddle bridge, and 3 pretty much standard single coil pickups. It did have a dummy coil here somewhere to eliminate, under the pickguard, to eliminate the hum. And it is still, to me, a little noisy, but the dummy coil does help quite a bit. And like I said, the standard Rosewood fingerboard, 21 frets, a nice Rosewood fingerboard. And I'd say it's a plastic nut or synthetic bone. I don't think Fender was using any bone nuts on this particular guitar on the Mexican series at the time. It has the regular Fender spaghetti type logo, and of course made in Mexico. And Ping style, I believe it was the Ping tuners at the time, but the vintage style slots, which a lot of people do like. As you can see, there's very little, if I can get a close up here, very little fret wear on the guitar at all, very little. And they're kind of a medium jumble fret. So it plays very comfortable. Like I said, I'll turn the guitar over now and we can take a look at the back. And here's the back of the guitar. as I said, here's where the battery access is. Just pop this little cover up, and your 9-volt battery goes in there. Very simple. And it had a fair sized trem block in it as well. You can't really see it through here, but it's kind of a hefty trem block. Standard 4-bolt neck, standard contours, nothing fancy there. And as I said, the ping tuners right here. Very comfortable neck, satin. And a shot of the, again, the beautiful caramel metallic paint job. Now let's hear some distorted tones. Again, I'll leave it clean. I'll engage the delay too shortly. First, I'm going to start with the neck pickup. With, like I said, the tube screamer type pedal that's already built into the Fender Mustang. There's nothing outboard here other than a cord and amp. So. That's the neck pickup. Let's boost the control, the mid boost at around 5. So here's without it. And here's with a boost of it halfway up. Just thickens it a little. You probably can't even hear it there. When you start to engage it a little higher is when you can really tell. There it's up. You hear it really thickens it up and takes a little off the high end. So let's turn it back off and let's go to the next position with the middle of the neck control. Turn the mid boost up. Turn it back off. Again, much cleaner, much more vintage sounding. Okay, now we'll go to the middle pickup position, just the middle pickup only. Again, the tube screamer type distortion remains on, it's okay. to stuff. Now let's turn the boost up a little bit while the volume is down. Very versatile. Turn it back off again. So you can have a sound set up where your volume is down around 7, your amp set at a certain level, and by engaging that boost, you get a nice overdrive. The neck mode, pickup, neck pickup. Off. Engage the boost. Sloppy playing and mistakes is all free of charge. Just it's meandering around the fingerboard trying this guitar riff for you. I haven't played this in a while, so again I'm getting used to it. Now we'll go to the bridge and middle position. Sound, very nice sound, very well stratty, I guess. And now the bridge pickup. No boost engaged, just the and no the tone load is off. I'm sorry, straight tone to the pickups. Okay, and now we'll turn the boost up for the bridge pickup. Distorted sounds. So this is going to be totally clean, no reverb, no delay, and then I'll engage the delay control. That's in a pretty good room volume. The strings are pretty dead here, so they haven't been changed for years. not playing anything, just meandering around, just to give you an idea of what the guitar sounds like. So that's the neck pickup. All that you heard so far. Now we'll engage the middle pickup, so we'll have the neck and the middle pickup at a phase. Now we'll engage the middle pickup. Just a little touch of hair on the amplifier. If I hit it hard, you'll hear a little bit. So, but it's pretty clean. Now we'll engage the bridge pickup and the middle pickup. The very familiar quack type tone. Let's just get a thumb pick here for a minute. Very quacky sound. And the bridge pickup by itself. Very bright sounding bridge pickup. So again, this is the no load tone pot. There's no load on any of the pickups now. So just disengage it slightly. Hear that high rolling off there. Hear that? I don't know if you can on camera, but it's on. Just barely clicked it off. Now engage it again. So it's very effective. Try using the boost control. So the tone control is on 10 again, but there's no load on the pickups. And as soon as I engage the boost, you'll immediately hear the level of volume go up, and it kind of gives it a mid boost, shaves off a lot of the top end. well, because you could actually even out the volume by just rolling your tone a bit down and thickening it with the boost. For example, I'll take it all off. But you can also fatten up the sound by turning this up a little and just lowering the volume. So great guitar. I mean, it's one of my favorite guitars of all my Strats. It's a Mexican-made guitar. That's never bothered me in the least. There's great Mexican-made guitars out there. This one's no exception. If you can pick one up used, go for it. I mean, it's like I said, you can get them for around $600 or $800. Of course, Fender's making great guitars as well now with the Players series and stuff as well. But this is a little different with the boost control and the color, especially this one. I love the color. So if you can find one, it's well worth checking out. So that's it for this week. And next week we'll have another guitar from my collection. And of course, as with you know, my channel, the instrumentals and a few lessons and stuff will still be. This is just an addition to what I'm already doing on my channel. So I hope you're enjoying this. If you are, please leave comments. And we'll see you next week with another guitar from my collection. Bye for now.